You mean to tell me every other sickness took a vacation?
Yeah. Literally.
So the flu doesn't exist no more?
It doesn't.
The fever doesn't exist no more?
It doesn't.
Having a cold doesn't exist no more?
I'm Unforgettables, man. This is a beautiful day because you have the one and only right beside me over here. You know what it is. Let them know.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jay.
You guys already seen them already. You know what I'm saying? 2 years ago, 2 years after, we're back again at the same spot, except that Nutella's not here. So guys, so today's video is about to be a serious video. Alright, because right now we're dealing with some crazy virus that I'm pretty sure everybody's aware about, which is the COVID-19. You know how people's in lockdown right now. So at one point in my life, I was down. The first lockdown I was down. I didn't know what to do. I lost my focus, I lost my motivation and everything, but there's only one person that helped me through all of that. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking 24/7, but every time that I needed some help in life, I always went to this guy over here, and he helped me so much through all this quarantine. So, for a guy like me, I lost motivation at one point, and I played basketball, and he knows how serious I am for basketball. So he pushes me like there's no tomorrow. So this guy gave me a lot of lessons. So I want you to know, for the people, not only that plays any sport, but just everybody in the whole world, like everything you do in life, what do you have to motivate them? Like, what's one thing that you should wake up in the morning and be like, F it, even though it's the lockdown, but still gotta go strong? What is it?
Oh, I think for me, the easiest thing was really just understanding why you're doing what you're doing. What are you doing it for? Like, was it really like, I'm just doing it because people are watching, or you're doing it because it's intrinsic? And for me, my thing was everything I do in life, my faith, my work, or sports, or fitness, whatever anything I would do, I would just flat out, like, really just do to the best of my abilities, right? And the reason why it was easy for me, because it was from within. My motivation always came from within. If I wanted to work out in this quarantine, I would find different ways. I would go in my basement and I would go find my dumbbells, and then I would ask my neighbor, let me use your workout equipment, work in the basement, doing the same thing early in the morning, throughout the afternoon, take my time to focus on my faith, take my time to take care of my body. I'm stretching, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. When it was really nice out there, we used to run the hills. Early in the morning, like 6. So if I do that and I work out at 6, and then I have another opportunity to work out again at home around like 9, I have 2 workouts in before noon. I have 2 workouts in before 11, right? Then I have breakfast, and I have all the time in the world. I can stretch, go back to pray, go back to play Madden, or kick it with my family a little bit. And then after that, if I ever felt the desire or the fire that's raging once again, I just go back to working out. That's what I've been doing during quarantine.
So how about now? Since now it's not, the weather is not beautiful, it's cold. We're here in Canada. So what do you have to suggest to people to do? Because, you know, like us, we work at a school, so we have all the things possible. How about the people that's at home right now, not doing anything, that's just stuck at home because of the lockdown? What do you have to...
You guys at home is really, really simple. It's just having to take the dedication and the self-motivation. You can go on YouTube and watch like HIIT workouts, at-home HIIT workouts, at-home body weight workouts. You can stretch, you can do, I don't know, push-up challenge. Every day do 100 push-ups. Okay, today, Monday, 100. Tuesday, 200. Wednesday, 300, 4, 5, 6, 700, right? You can do that. Do some abs, some crunches, some plyometric, do all this. I know it's gonna be crazy outside with the rain and snow and it gets cold. Go for a little jog, right? You can go for a mile jog and so forth. Then after that, once you get home, you can do a variety of things, right? You can do a variety of things, stationary workouts. You can, a whole bunch of things, honestly, but especially hit up that YouTube boy. That YouTube boy gonna get you nice.
No, I know those
gonna get you nice.
That was me still. Nice. Always on YouTube is trying to know what to do, man.
Yeah, YouTube for sure. They really got some serious people out there in the streets, man. For real.
That's good. So how about like other restriction? Do you agree with some restriction? Like, let's just say waiting outside for like 30 to an hour just to go grocery shopping. Do you agree with all that?
Hell no.
So what's the reason why you don't agree? Because I don't agree too, but like, what's your opinion?
My thing is, I'm not waiting an hour to get food. That's on gang. I'm not.
The gang. Am I the gang? Because you're...
Yeah, you're the gang. No, I can't do that. I can't wait no 30 minutes to walk into no Freshco, no Loblaws, or no all of that. Personally, it's easier for me because what I eat is kosher anyway,
Yeah.
right? I eat kosher chicken, I eat kosher everything. So nobody's really getting in line going to flipping these kosher grocery stores.
Yeah. And then speaking of eating too, so throughout the quarantine, the first one, like the first lockdown, I usually eat good, but those time I ate bad. I ate super bad. But like I still like when I went back to the gym, I still killed it because I had to take off everything because I feel like I gained weight. So like, how about you? So like you like from the first and the second, like have you been like eating nice? If not, what's one of the things that you should tell people to eat during all this situation going on? Just stay in shape. If you can't work out, what's the one thing that you should eat to be in shape?
Simple. I just tell you stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. Right? It's like you can be a beast when everything is open. Oh yeah, the gym's open. The weight room is open, so you're a beast. Oh, I'm in there, I'm lifting twice a day. I'm lifting 3 times a day. I'm lifting at least once a day. I'm stretching. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm drinking my water. I'm staying the course. I'm staying focused on the routine. And then lockdown happened, right?
Yeah.
Then everybody I was watching going super hard, it was like, yo, bro, they weren't staying at it. They weren't staying with it. For me personally, all I did was, leading to that point, I always tell myself, I'm like, if I'm going to do something, I'm 365. So I'm 365 with everything that I do. Quarantine, the lockdown happened the first time in March.
Yeah.
First time happened in March. I was like, all right, say that. So it happened. But I was like, okay, I took a day. I took 2 days. I'm like, you know what? I was really going quite hard. I stretched. I did my deadlifts. I did my 2 days, whatever I was doing. Long story short, I bought Domino's. I had chips. I had ice cream. That was day one. But that day before, I had just got off a crazy lift. So I said, yo, I'll get Domino's again. I had Domino's a second time, and I realized, I'm like, yo, fam, if I keep doing this, it's really going to make me go all the way back.
Yeah.
And it's useless for all the work I was doing the whole year prior to getting to that point. So that's what I was telling him. I was like, yo, after those 2 days of Domino's, I'm like, okay, you know what? Like, playtime's over. So March happened. I was focused. April happened. It was focused. May happened. My birthday, the first week of May was my birthday, his birthday, our birthday. I ate chips, I had pizza, then after that, the whole month of May, I just went back to my regular habitat, which was I just eat clean. June happened, it was cool, I didn't even crave any junk. And then July came, end of July, that's when the weight rooms opened all over again. So that's when I was very fortunate where my boys would be like, yo, you look like you didn't lose a step, but I was like, when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Yeah.
Whereas it happened where we went back to the weight room and I seen my guys like, yo, fam, I gotta get back to the shape. I gotta get back to this. I gotta get back to that. That's what I was saying in the beginning. Everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do. And the beasts, they don't react to the circumstances. They react from what's inside of them, from what's within. So once you do that, once you realize who you are, you put yourself in your skin of like, yo, I'm focused, I'm determined, I'm this, I'm that. All these little snacks and the little Krispy Kreme, they're not gonna bother you as much. But it got me. Trust me, the first day I know for sure Krispy Kreme was my guy.
Me, I eat a lot of candy. Because guys, if you guys know, you guys already know me, I love candy like there's no tomorrow. I was eating like 2 packs a day like it was nothing. Now sometimes 3 if I just playing 2K, you know when you're in your boxes, you said Madden, I said 2K, I said
I was
FIFA.
playing Madden for sure.
Yeah, all this other stuff, like, I just play with my friends online, I just like, yo, let me just take something on the side, and then it was messing me up. I was staying at home because usually I'm at home, but not like all the time. So me staying at home so long, it made me crave even more. So every time I was going downstairs just to go say hi to someone, the kitchen is calling me. I'm eating some random stuff, and I hated that.
But yo, fam, the thing was, I think even during lockdown, I was eating a lot too, but I just started tricking my brain, right? Like I would have a lot in the morning. Because I'm a breakfast person for sure, right?
Yeah,
but I was a bigger breakfast person during quarantine. Like I would have stuff like chicken bacon, egg spinach, tuna, sardine, freaking 21 grain bread, right? Kosher too, fam. Because I'm a kosher boy. Yeah. So I would have all that. So everything I really wanted, everything I really needed, I would crush it during breakfast. So come the time where it's like dinner or lunch or supper, whatever the case may be, I would still be eating a lot, but my protein intake increased. So I'd have like chicken, I have beef, I have salmon. So I would eat a lot of protein-based foods. And then after that, I would just like keep it moving. But I would just take a lot of water. A lot of water. Like I still have my gallon water bottle upstairs, you know what I mean? Like I take my gallon water bottle, I would sip on that, crush half of it, and I would just drink it because I'm bored. Because I used to eat when I was bored. Then I started drinking when I'm bored. I was like, yo, bro, my gallon turns into half a gallon, and I'm like, this is what I like, right? So I still felt great, like I was eating a lot, but I wasn't eating a lot of crap, right? So that's what really made me appreciate my water bottle even more. My sleeping pattern was ridiculous, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I would sleep at 2, I'm playing Madden till 2, till 3. Especially during May, like May, June, July, August. Yeah, I was sleeping a lot later than I was supposed to, just because I was playing the game. You know, J Body love the game. J Body love the game. I'm gonna tell you right now. So you should download that on your computer. You say you're gonna download.
Oh, yeah, I said I did. I forgot. You guys, my fault. I'm gonna do it next time. I can kick his ass and show you guys the way I do it. Philadelphia Eagles is my team. Do that any day of the week.
Bro, what Chicago Bears? Yo, Khalil Mack has the best defense.
Oh boy.
I already say that.
Anyways, guys, I got 2 more questions over here. Question: vaccine. We all know what's going on. It's all talking about it, all this type of stuff. So do you think the vaccine should be mandatory? Because before the vaccine used to be more like it's your choice. If you don't want to get it, that's your problem. But now it's really a must to get it, right? Because this virus, the way that they're saying it, it's really like, if you walk on the street, if you get it, will be full. But what do you have to say about that? So what do you think about the vaccine to be like, really like, you know, it's a must?
Nah, for me, vaccine's no must. For me, that's number 1. Number 2, I'm not taking that vaccine. And the reason why I'm so, like, flabbergasted is just because you guys have LCBO open, places like McDonald's open, but weight rooms are closed. How does that make any sense? Gyms are closed. How does that make any sense? Trying to shut churches down, trying to reduce the capacity to 10. That's essential, right? That's essential. How does that make any sense? You guys are closing weight rooms, but you guys are keeping the schools open. How does that make any sense? You guys have 27 kids in a single classroom. How does that make any sense? It makes no sense. And that's why I'm so confused. I'm like, you guys got kids doing class Monday to Friday, 8 to 2 for that matter. But you guys can't let them play with a ball outside. How does that make any sense? And then I'm sitting here and I'm like, yo, why also this makes no sense is because all you see on the news, all you see on TV, all you see on your phone, all you see on every website, all you see in every store in real life, all you hear people talk about, and this paranoia and this anxiety that they're bringing is the COVID-19 vaccine is coming and this and that. Oh, you have to brace yourself. Oh, stay at home, stay as far as possible. I picked up on 3 things. Number 1, the survival rate is 99.98. But they only speak about the cases and never the deaths. I took that in. Number 2, they're telling us to practice social distancing, not physical distancing, social distancing. So they don't want you to socialize. They don't want you to remain social. So that means stay on your ones. But when you're by yourself, you're as good as dead. And that's what they want to do. They want you to feel alone, feel anxious, feel nervous about what's to come. And the third thing for me that I took in was, I'm like, if this is supposed to be this crazy pandemic like you guys call it, why are you not promoting hope? Instead, it's always stay away, make sure to always wash your hands.
Gosh, that's a big fact. What you're saying. Yeah, that's I just took it in right now.
Right, which by the way for me is like, that stuff is kindergarten. Like, you always wash your hands. You see what I mean? I'm Congolese, we're Congolese. So the first thing our parents would tell us before you even touch the oven, oh, what's to eat? Before you even say hi, go wash your hands, right? So that's me for sure, I can't get no Ronas. No, for real. That's why I'm like, yo, I'm watching the news and I'm like, you guys are only telling us what not to do. You guys are not giving us hope. You guys are not giving us positivity or spreading all kinds of positive messages. No way, right? Like I remember when 9/11 happened, everybody was like, oh yeah, increase the peace, love, this and that. I get it. One nation, oh, remain strong. Great. This whole COVID stuff is going on and you guys are talking about stay away, no hope.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I wouldn't mind if you guys are talking about like vaccine this, vaccine that. But at least try to talk about hope, because people out there are scared. People out there are literally like hiding under the bed because like they're really scared of having it, right? Yeah. But now the thing about it is, I wish like it would be better if you guys would be like, you know, we have this amount of cases, whatever, but guys, don't worry. You guys are going to be safe. We're going to make sure that in our power that everybody's good. But you guys are just only promoting like negative stuff, and that's it. Negative stuff, a virus is going to come through. You guys not even give us a reason why to get it. Why is it? The only thing I hear about the vaccine is only bad stuff, right? And that's one thing I'm conscious to get, because why would I get something that it's only bad, right? So I don't know, man.
Nah, me personally, like I said, I definitely don't. I don't fear no vaccine, bro. I don't feel no vaccine. I don't fear no COVID, no none of that. It's not to take it lightly, but
yeah, me too.
all I know
exactly,
for sure, I know for sure is that till this day, I still believe that's just propaganda. I really do. It's a scapegoat for what's to come, for what's to happen.
Because for me,
I'm not going for
because for me, I would understand if it was so deadly that everybody that walks in the street that just falls, but just the fact that like it's just there, like, you know, you hear like a normal flu, that's it, you know. Yeah, because they're like the way they're talking about it looks like this country everybody died, in France everybody died, in Congo everybody died. It's just like all like, you know, like it's just.
Bro, the crazy thing was, it was like ever since COVID came, you mean to tell me every other sickness took a vacation?
Yeah, literally.
So the flu doesn't exist no more?
It doesn't.
The fever doesn't exist no more?
It doesn't.
Having a cold doesn't exist no more?
It doesn't.
Just COVID.
Yeah.
Just COVID.
I don't hear cancer anymore too.
Just COVID, brother.
Yeah.
Just COVID.
That's
How does that make any sense?
It's weird, man.
That's why I was like, yo, they're not serious.
Mm-hmm.
And I know about who, when I mean they, I'm talking about like straight governmental authorities. Like, those guys are not serious. The second thing, I just finished reading on the Google, and you know, Google ain't never lie. They said, yo, bro, they said like mouthwash can actually help prevent COVID. I was like, yo, not only should y'all use mouthwash.
I'm sure for what though? What do you have to do? Like, take
Bro,
a
I don't know,
shower with
maybe
mouthwash?
bro, I don't know, you
Put
got
it on
shower,
you?
rinse it, or put it on you. I don't even know. But not only should y'all use mouthwash like every day,
I'm gonna start selling mouthwash.
bro, y'all start
selling
drinking
mouthwash,
mouthwash too, man.
I'm gonna start selling
And it's
it.
alcohol in there, so that's the most safe way to be lit.
Oh, no wonder you can't swallow it. Because when I was little, I used to swallow it all the time. I thought it was juice when I was little.
Quit, what the?
And that shit was good though. It was like, and it looked like, you know, it looked like, let's just say you're drinking like vodka, you know, that little at the end, it was like that too.
Never.
Well, you know, that little, you know what I'm saying? And the green one was good too, especially the purple one. It looks like grapes.
Now that green one was mint.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that at home again still, just to try how it
I'm
is.
gonna take care, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Last question. Last question, guys. Tell one word of motivation for them to wake up and be like, you know what? Jonathan is right. Let's go. Everybody stand up. Let's go motivate each other. Boom, work out. Take yourself of your body, etc., etc. What's one thing or one word or phrase that you want to say to motivate them?
Right
Motivate
now.
me too.
2 words I say is right now.
Why right now?
Why right now is because you can choose. Either today is, you're gonna say, one day I'll do it, or you're gonna say today's day one. It's the same words, one day, just day one, all right? And the only reason why I'm saying right now is because I'm like, tomorrow isn't promised. That's number one. To begin with, tomorrow isn't promised. The second thing I can tell you is right now is because if not you, then who? If not now, then when? When are you gonna postpone it? And everybody was saying stuff like, oh yeah, if you came out of the lockdown quarantine and you didn't get better at this, you didn't get better at that, then you're whack. I'm sitting there and I'm like, you have a point, and at the same time, it's not a race, right?
Yeah,
it's not a race. It's definitely not a
You know, the
race.
funny thing, I was talking about race actually on my Twitter not too long ago. I was telling people, like, you know, in life, it's not a race. You
Yeah,
just do what you
yeah.
have to do. You will get there regardless.
Like time, for the most part, time is not your friend,
Yeah.
right? But at the same time, it's not a race.
Yeah.
Me personally speaking, I've thought this way since a kid. He can tell you, I was always in competition with myself. I was always trying to push myself. If I were displeased with myself, I would correct and I would page myself. I would confront myself. I wasn't worried about anyone else. But for me, as I grew older, that intensity and that competitive nature heightened in me. And because it heightened, I said, okay, you know what? I'm doing pretty good here. But over here, I'm lacking, and I'm lacking a lot. Over here, I'm lacking, and I'm lacking a lot. During quarantine, I wasn't worried about, I want to save up the X amount of money. I want to make sure my body looks like this. I want to make sure I learned this, I learned instrument. Those vain things are to pass. I wasn't tripping on none of that. I was focused on myself as a young man. As a young black man at that, actually.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I'm like, yo, my spirituality, me and the Father, me and the Heavenly Father, where am I? Where do I aspire to go? Who do I aspire to be? everybody
guys
was
do all
saying
that,
stuff like, yeah, no, for real, based on true story. Man was saying
yeah.
like, oh no, if you didn't learn how to drive, and there's nothing wrong. I really hope you did learn how to drive. If it was stuff like, nah, you weren't even saving up. You were shopping. You were on Amazon. You were going on Aritzia, low-key online shopping, spending, dipping in your savings. You were buying Krispy Kreme donuts, all these crazy things. If you were doing that, that's on you. Am I gonna tell you to do that? No. But it worked for you, so you are alright. But for me, it didn't sit well with me to do all those things. So instead, all I did was, I focused on myself as a young man. My inner man had to be challenged during quarantine, during lockdown. If I seen my discipline was on 9 out of 10, I wanted to make sure it was 10 out of 10 before the lockdown ended. If my mental sharpness was at 9.5 out of 10, I wanted to make sure it was 10 out of 10 before everything else happened. Mm-hmm. So everybody was focused on things of this world, the material, the things that you can obtain, the tangible things you can hold and touch, see, possess. I wasn't tripping on none of that. Mm-hmm. I was really focused on my spirit and my inner man. Because where you train your body and then you train your mind, your body will go. But also where your focus goes, your energy flows. So if you're thinking about, I want to save up, this and that, everything about you is going to be like, yo, bro, I just want to save. You got $1, you just start penny pinching, you want to save. Because you're like, oh, lockdown, oh, quarantine. I wasn't on that. I was really focused on the things that mattered the most to me. But different strokes for different folks. So that's why when I'm saying this, some of you like, yo, I feel you. Others, you're not spitting anything important, right? But why I said right now, because now is the time. You're in your 20s. You're in your early 20s. You're watching this, you're in your late teens, right? Or your early teens. You're probably in your 30s for all we know. And you think you're great because you have your career at such a young age and doing this and doing that and you're popping, while in reality, all of these things are going to fade. So that's why I said the time is now. Work at it. Work at yourself. Remember, it's always you, right? It's always you. If it's not you, who else? If it's not now, when is it? Yeah. Right? That's why I said right now. The 2 words I can tell you is right now.
No, fam. You guys are from the best. He does it again. He's like a Superman. He comes, he saves. He does what he has to do. He comes and does what he has to do, So guys, imagine working with this guy every single day, having the same thing all the time. Like, even though this time I'm like, yo, how does he know all of that? But it's good that I don't know because he's teaching me.
No, but it's vice versa. Yeah. There are things I even tell you, things I ask you. Like, the game is for free. Mm-hmm. The game is for free. My thing is, I can't be your boy if you ask me these questions, I don't tell you. Yeah. I can't be your boy. I have to be your boy because if I'm your boy, I know, whatever was given to me, whatever knowledge or wisdom I obtained, I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to everybody I know because it was given freely to me. It's a village. Each one teach one, right? Each one teach one. The man outside is not going to give you the info he knew. Right? I definitely will. I'm definitely going to give you the info I know because it was given to me freely too. That's all my bro. Everything. Yeah. I'm willing to learn just like I'm willing to give out. Right?
That's right, man. So I'm glad to be working with this guy because I get sharper every single day. So from September to November, I've changed 100%. From where I want to be like, this guy's making my mind sharper. I hope I do the exactly same thing to you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's what we do, man. You guys, it was amazing. We're going to do it again and again, different videos. It will be amazing. Wish we can bring more people, but we have to social distance. We have to respect.
Yeah, we're going to have to do like a one about Madden or something.
Yeah, man, I'm going to beat you on camera. When it comes to video games, I'm not playing games. You guys should know that. You guys know that.
You want to bring up the track record?
Well,
do you want to bring up the track record?
If we want to talk about FIFA, I'm 35 and 0.
Bro, it's not FIFA, bro. FIFA's a game of kids, bro.
It's not a game of kids. It's a game for
It's a game of kids, bro. You got 2K?
Me and you? No, I never beat you on 2K because, he cheated. Game started stuff like that. Let's not talk about this. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys want to see more of us, especially us playing games, put up the likes button. You know what I'm saying? We got this.
Make sure to share. Make sure to comment. # Madden Challenge. Make sure to comment # Madden Challenge. I'm going to bring my gray camo PlayStation 4 controller. You feel me? And then we're going to get it popping. You got the camo?
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. It's camo gang.
Anyways, like, one on Unforgettable on the top. We ain't going
down. Holla at us.